Welcome back everybody to tips and tricks to improve your tango. So today we're going to talk about leading ochos for the men. So what I believe is very important regarding leading ochos is the lead that we give to the followers while we do ocho. And most important is to anticipate the movement that we want to do afterwards. So now I will show you how to do it. So in general, when we do ochos, what we want to do is already tell the follower what is going to happen afterwards. So for example, imagine we usually lead the ochos like laterally, okay? Imagine the follower going, doing ochos just in front of us. So what usually we need to do is to make clear to the follower that we are actually doing ochos. So when we usually start from like a standing position, okay? So what actually we want to do, if we want to lead an ocho, while we go left, what we want to do is already make the follower understand that we want to do an ocho by blocking the follower's way with our shoulders, okay? And only the shoulders, not the hips, okay? And vice versa. So we collect. When we go on the side, on the left side, for example, in this case, what we need to do is like, while we go left, we need to block the way of the follower so that the follower can understand that the next the direction where we want to go is the other one. And again, close, and close, and close, and close. Of course, you will have to do this with your tango embrace, because at the end we dance like this, but just for this tip and tricks thing, I would like you to try with this movement, this round movement of also the arm. I want your arms to be round and to feel the shoulders and the whole arm going around the follower, to give this direction already while you move, okay? Let's try once. Seven, eight. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Again. Let's do it together. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, another very important thing that you need to focus on to close this tiny exercise is to focus on the hips. So, whenever you do this movement that we practiced so far, we don't want to do it with the whole body. Like this. We only want to do it with the up part of the chest. So we want our hips to remain parallel, to the floor, in line with the floor, and just do it with the upper body. So what you need to do is actually pushing your shoulder to create this round movement, but at the same time you also need to push forward the opposite hip. So for example, you push forward the right arm, and you also push forward, while you do this, the left hip, and vice versa. Push the left arm and push the right hip so that the hips stay. Otherwise, the risk is actually to push the right arm, but doing this, also pushing the right hip. Instead, we want to keep the hips in line, okay? By pushing the opposite part of the hip. Let's try with the music. Five, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Another time. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Of course, this movement that we just saw, it's very complex because it actually, you need to involve all your chest to create the effect of, I don't know how it's actually called, of the spiral. So, the spiral, thanks for the suggestion, the spiral. So, the idea is like you really want your body to be able to go on different sides, like even rotating. So the hip rotates in a direction, like this direction, and the shoulder rotates in a different direction. In order to do this, or vice versa, in order to do this, you really need to use your body, but it's just a matter of practice. So have fun and see you next time. Of course, if you have some topics that you want to talk about, just let us know so that we can go through them as usual, as quickly as possible. Bye bye.